The funeral had ended, but the house still smelled of lilies and rain. My sister-in-law stood in the doorway of the children's room, arms folded, eyes sharp. "Best to clear it out quickly," she said. Too quickly. Her voice was thin, rehearsed. For everyone's sake. She wanted the toys gone, the drawings torn down, the little girl's world erased before the dirt on her grave had even settled. I nodded, silent. Grief makes people strange, I told myself. But the way she hovered, pressing me to hurry, made my stomach knot. I started with the books, stacking them with surgical neatness. The room felt heavy, as if the air itself resisted me. My hands touched every object with a kind of reverence, until my fingers brushed the folded scrap of paper tucked beneath a pillow. My niece's handwriting, shaky, desperate. "Uncle, if you're reading this, look under the bed right now." The room tilted. My sister-in-law's footsteps shifted behind me, waiting, watching. I crouched slowly, forcing my face calm. My heart was thunder, but my hand moved steady, slipping into the darkness beneath the bedframe. And I found the first crack in the lie. The shoebox was sealed with tape, the edges ragged from a child's hands. Inside, photos, drawings, notes, each one marked with a shadow I'd never seen before. My niece had drawn herself, standing between her mother and a man who wasn't me, wasn't my brother, wasn't anyone I should have recognized. But I did. The face was too familiar. Our neighbor, the one who smiled too easily at family dinners, who always arrived before my brother got home from work. The drawings were not innocent sketches. They were warnings. A child's attempt to say what no one would let her say aloud. My throat closed. I didn't want to believe it. My sister-in-law's urgency to erase everything now tasted of panic. Her eyes had lingered on that bed too long. She knew. She feared this box. I sealed it shut, placed it back where I found it, and rose as though nothing had changed. But inside me, a blade had been sharpened. I became an observer, quiet, detached. While she rushed the cleaning, I excused myself, slipping the box into my coat before she noticed. That night, I went through every piece again, methodical. Notes with dates, names, a mention of the neighbor's house. Mom says not to tell Daddy. I began pulling records, phone logs, receipts. I found her car parked near the neighbor's address more times than coincidence allowed. I said nothing. My brother was breaking already, his grief consuming him. To add betrayal to his loss would be merciless. But the truth was now a living thing in me. I carried it like fire under glass, letting it grow, feeding it with patience. Every smile she gave him, every too sweet condolence to my brother, every moment became evidence, proof. I didn't rage, I didn't cry, I planned. The confirmation came in an envelope, photos. Private investigators leave no room for doubt. Her car at the neighbor's house, their hands locked, their mouths pressed together in the kind of kiss reserved for years, not accidents. I slid the evidence into a plain folder and placed it on the dining table. She came in late, hair damp from rain, carrying grocery bags like a performance. "What's this?" she asked, too light. I didn't answer. I just gestured. She opened the folder. Her face drained of blood, then flushed crimson. Her lips trembled, but no words came. I stayed silent, watching her unravel. Her excuses died in her throat when she saw the dates, the times, the undeniable truth. The silence broke her more than any accusation could. "I knew before the funeral," I said finally. My voice was flat, steady. "Our niece tried to tell me. She hid the box. Her knees buckled against the chair. She didn't understand. She understood enough." Her hands shook as she reached for me, pleading, but I didn't move. "I won't scream. I won't fight you. But I will ensure he knows." I tapped the folder. Your husband deserves the truth. You don't deserve his grief as cover. Her mouth opened, closed, a fish gasping on land. For once, she had no script, no manipulation. I turned away, leaving her with the evidence spread across the table like her own autopsy report. The next morning, I gave the folder to my brother. I didn't stay to watch him read. I couldn't. But I heard the sound hours later, his voice breaking, not from loss of a child this time, but from the death of trust. I walked out of that house and didn't look back. Grief had made me hollow, but betrayal had carved me clean. I no longer carried her lies. I carried only truth. Cold, heavy, final. And in that weight, I found a kind of clarity. Sometimes survival isn't about holding on. It's about letting rot be exposed to the air. The grave was hers now, though she still breathed.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.